Hello, lovely ladies and gorgeous gentlemen. I'm Ruby Romana, and you can find me over at rubyromana.com. The question for this Timeless Pick a Card reading is she or he into you, or is she or he not into you? That is the question that we have here in front of us. You've got two cards. Now, which card draws you towards it the most? Which card has caught your eye? Now, if you haven't quite made up your mind as to which card you're going to choose, then I am going to say to you, while you decide, whatever card you may choose is the card destiny has for you. No matter the answer, yes or no, with the message that's given, you get a lucky throw. The lucky throw comes in the form of dice. So I thought it would actually be a good idea to have two dice for each throw. So I'm just going to we're going to have the yellow dice for card 1. Let's put the yellow tab there for the time being. And we'll have some pink dice for card 2. I'll move those tabs over there in a minute. So if you're going to choose card number 1, the card on the left-hand side, then this is going to be your lucky number. So wait for it. There it is. Your lucky number is number 4. So I'm going to quickly write that down just in case I don't remember towards the end of the reading. Okay, so we've got number 4 is your lucky number. So if 4 appears to you today, then it'll have something to say to you. It might be a lucky number that you need to choose on a lottery, that kind of thing, or a competition, bingo, whatever it is that you do, some kind of game, etc. But it's just your fun lucky number. But it's, if you come across a situation where the number 4 crops up, well, just take notice of it, let's just say. So put the dice back over there. And we're going to do the same for card number 2. So let's see what your lucky number is going to be. This is your lucky throw if you have chosen card number 2, the card on the right. And ooh, we've got 4 again. How curious. So number 4 again, that's going to be very easy to remember. 4. Hey folks, perhaps the number 4 or 44 is our lucky number for all of us watching this video, no matter what card we decide to go for. Okay, so let's put those to the side as well. Right, that's done. I'm just going to move these tabs over here for a moment. Now, straight on to the reading. So if you have chosen card number 1, you are just about to find out if he or she is into you or not, as the case may be. Yes. Oh, how lovely. Let's put that card there for the time being. So we've got a yes here. So what do we see here? We've got a door to personal happiness. Let's hold it up here so you can see it. The door to personal happiness. And the card that it was sat upon is door to romance. How lovely. Okay, so basically these cards suggest that you need to open that door. You've got the romance there, but you've got to really open the door to your heart. This person might not perhaps call you as often as you like, but she or he is a busy person. They've got they've got their job, they've got their career, that kind of thing. So perhaps they don't call you as often as you like, but they do call you. You are on their mind. And again, with communication, that sort of thing, that person does respond to your text messages. It's not as though, they might not respond immediately, but they respond to your texts, they respond to your communication. So you've got to walk through that door to personal happiness and healing. So you don't want to put the shutters up on this romance. Perhaps this person isn't quite acting in the way that you'd like them to. Perhaps they're not actually contacting you as much as you would like, but they do contact you. So that is a really good sign. So for you, it's really important that you don't actually put up some barriers, or you don't kind of assess things or overanalyze things too much. So you don't worry too much about the fact that they didn't call you or they didn't text you when you actually wanted them to. Maybe see it as that they do call you, they do text you. Also, this person does make an effort to spend quality time with you. If you tell them that you're feeling perhaps a little bit lonely or a bit bored, they'll come over, as any good partner would. They are actually into you. It's just perhaps that it's a different kind of romance. Perhaps it's things are developing more slowly. And just as importantly, perhaps you've been thinking, well, you haven't met their friends, you haven't met their family yet, but that is on this person's mind. This is on your partner's mind. They are going to start to introduce you to friends and family. The answer is yes, you've got to let in that romance. You've got to let in the door. You've got to open up the door to romance. Open it up. At the moment, perhaps it's just kind of partially open in your heart, but you've got to really open that door wide and not put any barriers up. Don't create problems in the relationship that aren't there, because this person is actually into you. They really are. So that is brilliant news. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up this card. I'm going to cover up the yes card for the time being. So if somebody skips to this card, to the second card, they're not going to see already the answer. Hello, this is Ruby Romana. Thanks for having a reading with me. How can I help you? So if you've chosen the second card, the answer is as to whether she or he is into you, or as to whether she or he is not into you. Ta-da! The answer actually is walking away and indecision. Okay, so we've got here a no, haven't we? At the end of the day, you've been quite indecisive about this person, about this relationship. It hasn't really been going the way that you thought it would. This person keeps you hanging on. You don't hear from them very much. They don't respond to your calls. It's as though you're always having to do all the phoning up. You're having to call them. They don't call you. They don't ever really respond to your text messages either. So the communication really is quite dour. It's really rather non-existent. And for a while you've been thinking that you'd like to walk away. Well, this card here does confirm that this person isn't making an effort. You're the one putting on, you're putting all the effort into this relationship, into this this friendship, this relationship. This person isn't really making any kind of, they're not making an effort with you. They're not doing anything to actually enhance the relationship. And it's been making you feel a little bit down, a bit despondent. They don't really hang out with you very much. They don't spend time with you much. And if they do, it's always on their terms, not your own. And there's been no mention of introducing you to their friends, let alone family. And they're not really going to. Also, we've got the indecision card. This person's quite indecisive anyway. This person doesn't really know where the relationship's going themselves, but really they're not feeling it on a deeper level, and neither are you. So the answer is no, but the universe in its kind wisdom wants you to actually walk away. You can walk away on good terms with each other, but this isn't the romance that is actually going to make you happy. If anything, it's making you unhappy. So unfortunately, if you chose this card here, then the answer is obviously it's no. So that's really it, folks, for this timeless pick a card reading. Is she or he into you, or is she or he not into you? Okay, so let's go back to the lucky numbers. So as I recall, we had 2 4s, didn't we? We had 2 number 4s. That was your lucky number. Let's do it that way. I think it was that way round, but doesn't really matter because they were 4s anyway. So that's your lucky number 4, 44, 8. You decide how you want to kind of use your lucky number for this time as pick a card reading. And like I said before, please give my site a visit. I'm sure there's something on there that you'll like. Please subscribe and all of that good stuff. So from me to you, it's bye for now and positive vibes.